Dallas-Fort Worth Classic Rock, Lone Star 92.5. Well, 6:45. That means it's time for the Freaking Fool File. And I would like to start with an update on the story that we did maybe a month or two ago.
Okay.
Why does my voice go up? What is it?
I don't know. Tight underwear.
A Russian woman who made global headlines after being found living in a cave in India with her two young daughters has flown back to her country. 40-year-old Nina Kutina, which sounds like a cartoon character.
It sure does.
It's the adventures of Nina Kutina and her friends.
I remember the story about her living in a cave.
Anyway, her and her daughters, aged 6 and 5, were rescued back in July by policemen on routine patrol in the forest in the southern state of Karnataka. Now, the woman, who did not have valid documents to stay in India, had been sent to a foreigners detention center along with her daughters. That's a little harsh, don't you think? Last week, the country's high court asked the federal government to issue documents to her and her daughters so they could return home. Well, the three of them had few possessions: plastic mats, clothes, package of instant noodles, and some other grocery items, and the cave was leaking. But now she's going to get to go back home and maybe live in a real home.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, so that's a good update there.
Sleep on a bed.
So, but remember the scene in the movie Airplane where passengers were lined up taking turns slapping that hysterical woman?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I do.
Well,
yes.
this is just like that. A male passenger on an Indigo flight from Mumbai to Calcutta was caught on video slapping the snot out of a fellow traveler who was having a panic attack. Now, the incident happened after boarding was complete, but before takeoff. The man having the panic attack was reportedly crying and asking to get off the plane when another passenger in a white shirt walked by, slapped him across the face really hard and said, "Shut up." Would have been funny if he would have said, "Snap out of it,"
Yeah.
like Cher from Moonstruck,
Yes,
right?
I was just thinking that.
Flight attendants were trying to help the panicking passenger when the assault occurred, and after the plane landed, the passenger who did the slapping was removed from the flight and declared unruly by officials and banned for life from traveling on the airline. He was just trying to help the guy,
I know.
but yeah, that is assault.
Well, sometimes you need to bust somebody upside the head to let reality sink back
so,
into
yeah,
it. Okay. Well, I hate to hear that he was banned.
for
But-
life.
Yeah, for life. Well, he'll just have to pick another airline, won't he?
Yeah,
I guess so.
A deranged motorist in Illinois has purposely driven his Camaro into the back of a police SUV during a traffic stop.
Purposely?
Purposely. All right. So he slams into the cop's car and he's on the side of the road. And then he bizarrely tells the officers he did it because he was bored and he hates police, which is the wrong thing to say to
The
Police.
police.
Oh, yeah, that's asking to be taken downtown.
And because he was bored?
Yes, because he was bored. He is a nut,
I
man.
got nothing to do today. I think I'll ram a police car.
Yeah, fake
why
a
not?
seizure or something,
Mhm,
dude.
Yeah.
Now, the body camera footage from the police officer's uniform is something to watch, and it captures a Fairview Heights cop stepping out of his cruiser during a traffic stop when Kajan L. Jennings crashes his 2018 Chevy Camaro into the back of the squad car. And seconds after the crash, Jennings appears out of the wreck, and he asks the officer, "What happened?" And the cop said, "Well, you tell me." And Jennings replies, "I need a new car, man."
Yeah.
Can you believe that? The cop said, "Sit your ass down on the sidewalk. There's an ambulance on the way to check you out." And asking Jennings if he's all right a moment later, the officer asked him, "What caused you to crash into the back of a cop car?" And the video shows Jennings handing over his ID to the officer and then blatantly stating he did it on purpose and because he hates police and he was bored. If he thinks he's bored right now, just wait until he's taking a crap in a jail cell at midnight.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
begging
right.
for something to read.
Besides the roll of toilet paper.
That's right.
Well, for more than 5 decades, 78-year-old Marina Abramovic has been redefining the boundaries of performance art.
Oh, God.
Sometimes quite literally putting her body on the line in the name of artistic expression. Back in the 70s, she stunned the art world with her groundbreaking performance called Rhythm Zero. In a gallery in Naples, she stood completely still for 6 hours without moving a muscle, surrounded by 72 objects, including a scalpel, scissors, chains, and even a loaded gun.
Oh, wow.
The audience was invited to use the items on her however they liked.
No.
She was stripped naked, slashed with a scalpel, and had the cocked gun pressed to her head. Thankfully, somebody did not pull the trigger.
And she couldn't move?
No, she didn't move at all.
Wow.
The public, if they want to kill me, they can kill me, she later said. Fortunately, they didn't. But that wasn't the only provocative project in her portfolio. In 1975, she traded places with a sex worker in Amsterdam's red light district for a project called Role Exchange, where she worked with clients for 6 hours.
How did you do that, Bo?
6 hours, all in the name of art.
Oh, my God.
Although she didn't say when, she now promises to do something in the near future that will be the ultimate stunt that will eclipse everything she's ever done in the name of art.
What a nut.
This girl is crazy.
I can't wait to find out what she fit to
Oh,
do.
my gosh.
Okay, you want to play Stump the Chump on One Hit Wonders? Bring it, bitches. 214-817-787-1925. We'll record a few of them so you can hear yourself on the air. Give it your best shot, song, title, or artist.
Yeah,
okay?
bring it on, man.
All
All
right,
right,
we
then.
are ready. Coming up next hour, you get to pick your ticket. And if you want to win a hairball, it will depend on how well you know your one-hit wonders. Pick tickets between Blue Oyster Cult, December 13th at Longhorn Ballroom, or you can pick tickets to see Don Felder Saturday at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth. We'll do that around 7:50 here on the Bo and Them Show on Dallas-Fort Worth's Classic Rock, Lone Star 92.5.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
In Dallas, westbound 20 near Central Expressway, there's an accident blocking the left lane. This is causing just over a 30-minute delay. Traffic's backed up to St. Augustine Drive. And then in Fort Worth, northbound 35W at Allen Avenue, an earlier wreck's been moved over to the right shoulder. Still seeing a slowdown in the area. It's going to cost you about 5 minutes if you head through there. I'm Junior Caruso with your DFW traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Mike Rowe Foundation, an advocate for the skilled trades.
I can't tell you in 15 seconds about all the six-figure AI-proof trade jobs that don't require a 4-year degree. All I can do in 15 seconds is thank Wells Fargo for helping